Recently, Mr. Duncan, our California congressman, was arrested with his wife on a 47-page indictment, and it outlines years of allegations that him and his wife spent almost $250,000 of campaign money on personal expenses, on everything from vacations, fast food meals, even a plane ticket for their pet, reportedly a rabbit. But and his father was in politics too before he got in, and he also served in the services for the United States, and then he came back and he was elected for Congress from Southern California. His father had held power for almost 30 years, so this has been in the family of being in politics. Supposedly he says that when he was in the service and that he signed a paper for his wife that she could handle all the expenses, and so he more or less gave her something like a power of attorney to pay all the when he was in the service. And he says that most of these charges were caused by her, and they were her fault. Like,
well, ain't that nice?
on one, he was making $174,000 a year on a congressman's salary, and the way he was set up, he had his wife staying in California in a place, and then he had a place in Washington when he was up there in Congress, and we were meeting for the political job which he had. Then naturally she was buying a lot of things. Went on a family vacation to Italy for $14,000, and then they got her listed. They got hundreds of things listed. Like on that vacation, she bought food at Albertsons for $32. You know, but I mean, you got to eat. I don't care where you are. And in this 47-page indictment, the way I don't have it, but they listed all kind of things, fast food meals and things like that, which mean nothing to me because I don't care where you are, you have to eat. And I don't see how they can say he stole money from his election fund for food, although if that money was given to him for certain purposes by people, they wanted him to spend it on certain ways, like maybe a trip to New York or Florida and meet some people and politics, and all of that would help him get votes when he ran for Congress in California. And then his wife was in California, he was in New York, and then he got into a deal where he's going out every night to bars. And a lot of the bars, he had charges. And some of the people there sat down with him and told him, you better slow down, you know, because he was just signing tickets. And every night they were going to bars and drinking liquor. You know, I mean, I don't know. He's 41 years old. I guess he likes to drink. And if he's here in Washington by himself at night, if he worked all day on politics and the government, then I assume he'd want to do something at night. And he, one of the places he went was the Capitol Club, which is a watering hole for congressmen. Mm-hmm. And bull feathers right next door. And there, he could often be found at night drinking beer or vodka. And then he started running up tickets, saying put it on the charge, because he didn't have no money in his personal checking account. Maybe he had $20 or something. And by the way, in the service, he went on 3 different tours. He reinstated, so he was there 3 times. And the guy he's running against, somebody named Amar Campa Najjar, he's his challenger. After the indictment was served, he said this guy, Hunter, never made it back from the battlefield. And I guess like he was mixed up in all that and how to spend money. But so he had $174,000 a year. And his wife had things, I guess a house or whatever they had in California. And she was supposed to be paying all the bills. And she was paying the bills there. And I guess his check everybody got every week or every month or whatever. And they're saying that he spent about $250,000 on hard partying and family enrichment of the money that was given to him for political money. It was donated by people. It was supposed to be for his campaign, not to go on vacations for $14,000 to Italy. And I don't know how he's going to get out of this.
You gotta live.
But they both pled not guilty. Him and his wife pled not guilty. He's sort of blaming it on his wife, saying it's all her fault because she had the right to sign checks for him and pay bills and things like that. But naturally, she was in California, and then he spent most of his time there in Washington, D.C., in Congress doing the work for Congress. So, I don't know. And naturally, when you're in Washington, you want to tell everybody where you're going. He wouldn't charge the car Alamo rental on his credit card to pay for went for a weekend to Lake Tahoe. But I don't think he had any credit on his card. And then when he did have in his checking account, when he tried writing checks different times, he might have $12 in the account, and he's trying to write a check for way more money. But I don't know. I guess maybe $174,000 a year isn't enough money to go to Congress and do your job, fight for our government, and do the government's work. Because when you have 2 homes going, one in California, and then you got to have a place to stay in Washington, D.C., and it's not going to be free. So you have 2 different homes going, and you got to have food in both places, and lights, and electric, and everything else. But they went all through it in this indictment. And this indictment is 47 pages. And it outlines years of allegations that Mr. Hunter and his wife spent almost $250,000 of campaign money on personal expenses. And they say everything from vacations to fast food meals, even a plane ticket for their pet. But I mean, fast food meals, you can't eat any cheaper than that, and you have to eat. His wife has to eat in California, and he has to eat in New York. I don't care if you're going to McDonald's every day on both sides of the country, but you have to eat. But let's see what happens on this, and I'll keep you posted. Thank you.